Mohammed Tehseen and Samina clearly didn't agree with my assessment there. You don't agree with that at all?
No, I didn't agree with the formulation of the question. Yeah. This eyeball to eyeball, I think it's sensationalizing it, and it's kind of, you know, blowing it out of proportion altogether. There is an administration which has just come in, and they have made certain comments, which was quite rightly pointed out, is on the website at the moment. There is going to be, you know, these are governments.
Sure.
They're going to be saying this. May I comment a little on the press?
Please.
May I say that whether it is the press in Pakistan or the press in India, and I'm not holding a brief for either, but I would like to say, I think Tehseen brought it up, that there is a responsibility here. By all means, report the truth.
But it's Haqqani who's made that comment. It's your ambassador to the US who made that comment.
Nobody has said anything about eyeball to eyeball.
That's the interpretation. But your chief of staff has made that comment.
But you see the way that you present
I bring back therefore to the main question.
Right.
She has a point there. But if we all talk about change and people-to-people contact, etc., leave out the diplomatic comments and the positions that have been taken here, aren't we going to miss the point altogether?
I don't think so. I think it's the way you look at things. Okay. You know, at one level, I'm very happy that you're discussing Pakistan and America, but at the same time, I'm very dismayed. I think Pakistan is an independent state. Whatever diplomacy, national, bilateral, international diplomacy is, but I think, let me give you one example. Yeah. Pervez Musharraf was a great crony of Americans, right? But he didn't do whatever Americans wanted him to do. So I think the level of debate is, I think, as Sabina said, I think, you know, one is blowing it out of proportion.
Can I just sort of interject here and say to you that I think both sides have put in a fair amount of energy into this bilateral relationship, into people-to-people contact. I mean, you people are really spearheading that effort. I mean, we watch it from the sidelines. But I think what has emerged now, post the Mumbai attacks, that there is now a resistance at various levels in India, that they feel that bilateral arrangements, people-to-people contact can all wait unless there is a serious effort on the part of official agencies in Pakistan to really come around to what India is expecting.
Let me assure you, the government of Pakistan, as I understand, is as 110% sincere to deal with the issue. And I tell you, whatever has come out, what is going to be revealed is much more shocking very soon.
It's easy to be critical of the press. In fact, I think the Pakistani press, especially Geo News, did a fantastic job with the expose did on Mohammad Kasaf.
Yes.
So was that,
no. What I'm saying is
when it took its cameras to Kasaf's village, it spoke to its father. It was a sting operation which was done.
Which I think is fine.
So civil society can do something.
Yeah.
Because we wanted
does that also need to be followed up
forward. No, we wanted to move it forward, and we are here because we have been critical within our own societies of this kind of ostrich policy that the government had.
See, I think we realize that there are two competing narratives in Pakistan.
Right.
That civil society and perhaps a majority in Pakistan wants peace and amity.
Yes.
But the problem is the agenda has been overtaken by elements in the administration and by the extreme right wing. Now, very clearly, as we see it,
it can happen in other countries also.
As you see, the problem is the monstrosity of the act in Mumbai has shocked everyone so much in India. I think what Maroof is saying is that it cannot be business as usual.
In fact, I want to make a larger point.
One second. And you see the insensitivity shown by the Pakistan administration, even denying that the person who's in Pakistan could be a Pakistani, going forward, going back, quibbling over, and there are 9 bodies lying there. For God's sake, is it not in the interest of people who are related to the 9 persons? No, but there's no attempt made at all to even accept it credibly.
In fact, I want to make a larger holistic point, and that is, I don't think there's ever been lack of sympathy or lack of support from civil society in Pakistan for betterment of relations. I'm talking 6 decades. But has that really led to the betterment of relations? The point I'm trying to make in a more critical note is that eventually the agenda is set by the establishment, whatever your definition of establishment be. And therefore, if the establishment feels that it is not in their interest to have good relations with the other country's establishment or the other country as a whole, then whatever the civil society does.
But Maruf, I must say this here, that our friends here don't represent the establishment of the government in Pakistan. No, I must make that point here.
No, also civil society was not always like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's taken decades of work to bring
Can we ask a different question?
Yes.
The moderate narrative, the moderate voices, why are they not heard loudly in Pakistan? Why haven't they? Nawaz Sharif, heartened us by saying that no, this could be true. Then he went back immediately next day. Then he's again come back. What was the pressure on him? Why did he do an up and down?
Well, there's politics, and politics is played in every country. But I have to say that it has moved it. I would beg to disagree with you that in the lives of nations and, where matters have been as complex as here, we move forward, the 2 steps forward and the 1 step back. Hopefully.
Same in other countries.
And it happens. But it doesn't mean that we despair and say, these are all wishy-washy, goody-goody people saying, nice things and they're not moving.
Ms. Samira Rahman, Mr. Rahman and Mohammad Tahsin, let me tell you, that is not the impression here. Let me wrap up by saying, we discussed this in the spirit of debate. Yes. And I think the most important part of it, and which is why I must wrap up by saying that personally I'm delighted that you chose to join us today. It is because if there is no debate, then there will be no contact. So, at the very end, let me welcome you on behalf of all our viewers to India. We hope you have a fantastic visit to India. We hope that you bring the voices of sanity and you participate in many more shows like this. For coming and taking the effort on a tiring day, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.